Hey Sagittarius, this is your general reading. If you enjoy this reading and it matches up to the areas that are going on in your world at this moment, please leave a comment and subscribe. It may not match up to everybody, but there will definitely be parts to this reading that give lots of insight and guidance. Follow me through to the extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box. And I am open to private readings at this time, which is also in the description box. So let's just see what's going on here, Sagittarius. We have the Two of Pentacles crossed with the Knight of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords. Ooh, lots of thinking going on. The Chariot, Major Arcana. The High Priestess, Major Arcana. For Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Major Arcana. Three of Cups and the Empress. Straight away I can actually see, Sagittarius, that above the matter and below the matter, which means that, you know, what's been going on inside of your mind, inside of your head, and also some of the deep thoughts that you've been having is a lot of agonizing. There's been a lot of agonizing and overthinking and overanalyzing. But you've been trying to figure things out. You've been trying to figure your path. And today's reading, which is a timeless reading, is actually showing you that the path will show itself to you and the path will make itself clear to you. The other thing that I'm picking up is that in the past, things were going really fast, and in some ways, Sag, this might have been too fast for you. I get this yin and yang energy, light and dark, day and night, and you were riding the crest of that wave in your life, but you had to put the halt on a couple of things. With the Three of Swords being below as the undercurrent, it means that in the past, and I get this maybe not just once but twice or several times, you've had your heart broken, and the heartache or past heartaches is very much something that, you know, that scar is alive in you. But I can see you moving on from that. With a High Priestess, it's like you're now relying on your gut feelings and your intuition and your higher self, and there's a lot of movement forward. So you're coming out of that stagnant, we'll call this stagnant. A lot of happy days here. There were. It's like happiness and feeling happy and being happy is like super important to you. So let's get into this reading. We start with the Two of Pentacles, which is about a choice or a decision. And looking at the Chariot that is in the past, you've sort of made a decision for yourself and for your life based on how the past has gone for you. I get this feeling when I look at the horses of the Chariot, there's a runaway energy, like runaway horses, as if you felt like you lost control on your life somewhat. And with the Knight of Wands that's crossing that, you just want to be happy. You just want your well-being back again. I do get a missing someone from the past. Or if it's not a someone, you're missing a stage or a part of your life in the past where you felt this kind of happiness. You know, there's a freedom and a frivolity that's in this energy. And that's how you're wanting to be. You're really wanting your life to give you the joy and that happiness. The Eight of Swords is telling you, it's a mirroring. And you may be finding or thinking that there are certain components or parts of your life, it could be work, business, a job, it could just be colleagues, can be friends, sometimes family, are mirroring to you some of the struggles or some of the, because with the Eight of Wands, I get this bound feeling, and your life has been mirroring to you this feeling of being stuck. And life will do that if you've got that tense, wound up tight like a spring type of energy inside of you. Life will mirror whatever vibration or frequency you're at in the moment. So here's the Three of Swords at the bottom. I'm actually getting 2 deep cuts in that. And Spirit's making me look, as I'm channeling with my clairvoyance and mediumship, I'm also getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There might have been 9 specific incidents that happened that you questioned whether you were, on the right track for love. But I get 2 main cuts that Spirit are wanting me. So there could be 2 main relationships that have given you heartache. And I really do feel quite a heaviness in that for you, Sagittarius. So sending you lots of white light for healing. The High Priestess is such a powerful card because the gut feeling and the intuition and the higher self, the High Priestess is very wise. So this is actually speaking of a wisdom that is inside of you, knowing that to get the happy life and live the happy life, even if that's just a general contentment of your life, that it is you, it's up to you, and it will always be you that places this. And with the moon above the High Priestess's, it's on her head in this card. Spirit's making me look at that and actually saying that crescent moon is the one that will, what I'm hearing Spirit say is, there's like at one point during each month that the moon cycles affect you in your sentimentality. And in being sentimental, you'll go back into this type of energy, but you haven't got the luxury of staying in that energy. You've got to swiftly come back out again. So allow the cycles, which is what I'm getting, those cycles of feeling good, feeling okay, feeling not so good, feeling okay, feeling good. Allow the cycle of the months with the moon, flow with that. Don't try to push against it or control it or, make it be something you need it to be, because there's a reason. That's all part of healing. And so the healing is continuing. We've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Hierophant. The Nine of Pentacles is about finance, job, career, business, investments. The Nine of Pentacles is also where they're showing you that you can look at your life and look at the things you've created or built, or how you've supported yourself or supported your family. The Nine of Pentacles is a lovely card because it still talks about the growing and expansion of your life, but it is a card that's based around success. So you have had success in your life, always remember. And if you need to, during some down times, think about those successes you've had in your career or in your job or your investments or your money, because they need to boost you to keep going again. The Hierophant is definitely saying there's a better path ahead. And even though you've had to go within to then forge ahead and in this transformation, you know what it is that you're wanting. So this Hierophant card is actually showing the person is smiling. And I get this energy in my spirituality as if it's like Spirit's telling me, you'll be relieved. It's a relief is coming. And the Hierophant also talks about that your intuition is on point. And I get that with all of the electricity and the currents at the top of the staircase. And I see the stars and the sparks, and it's almost like a tree of life as well that's up there, like fireworks. It's like you can see the spot on the horizon again, or you can see that the horizon is out there and you're making your way to it. So you can't look back, Sagittarius. You can't look back. Whatever I kind of get when I start to go back in, before I just move on to the other future cards here, but whatever relationship there was, if you are finding yourself in a struggle, in a heartache, if a relationship has ended or it's looking like it's not going the right way, you had a lot of high hopes for this relationship. The Two of Pentacles actually means that you needed to make a decision, like I've said earlier, but this decision is for you. And Pentacles does represent investment. So it's what I'm getting with this, because it's with the Knight of Wands crossing you. You wanted this investment to be happy, a happy one for you. Something was out of kilter, out of balance. And the High Priestess understands that. So there's a wisdom inside of you that understands the balance wasn't quite right. The Three of Cups is celebration. So there are people and family and friends, your inner circle, that are going to be celebrating your wins. And the Three of Cups can be as general as celebrating a new beginning. But what I'm picking up here for you, Sagittarius, that the Three of Cups stands for you feeling as though you're righting yourself again, that you're back on your path again, that you're understanding the wisdom inside of you, and you are forging ahead again. You've pulled up, muster and strength from within, and you're trusting yourself, and people and family around you are very happy for you, because this was heavy going, and not so much heavy going as in like long term, like everyday heavy going, but with these two cuts in the heart in the Three of Swords, that's a card of anguish. There was something similar in the energy, and I get like a lost chance, or you feel as though that those there was the chance was lost. I think that's a better way of putting it. Because when we come to the Empress, she's full of creativity, and I'm saying she because that's the epitome of, birthing. The energy that the Empress surrounds you with is one of using your creativity to feel connected to the world, feel connected to the universe, feel connected and safe and content. The card is actually showing this person as being very calm and collected, and there's a lovely happiness within this energy, um, and a secure and a settled feeling. So I'm going to get some clarifying cards so that we can just have a bit of a look. But follow me to the extended, because the extended often shows what's coming, and will also show you how pieces are fitting together into this puzzle for you. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly pick a couple of these Zen Tarot cards, little clarifying cards, pocket cards. And I just want to get one on the Two of Swords, because I get this feeling that something was confusing, and I get success. So the success card that is for the Three of Swords is telling me that you've successfully moved through this. And that's awesome. And it also means that you can successfully move through it, and you will successfully move through it. And because the High Priestess is here, that your inner wisdom is helping you move through this. We'll take a look at the extended and just see if there is any reconciliation cards that come up as well, because I haven't in this, but the Three of Cups is definitely a lovely celebratory card of energy that's actually saying, standing on your 2 feet and people patting you on the back, you know what I mean? Like celebrating you, celebrating decision made, or celebrating you in some way. The High Priestess comes out with projections. So the High Priestess, with your intuition and your gut feeling, is understanding that people, can project, and you can also project, and that what I'm actually picking up with this High Priestess is you will read projections really well. If somebody is projecting their fear onto you or to their connection that you have with them, you'll see it very clearly. And I'd get that it won't trigger you anymore. The Nine of Pentacles, I'm actually getting, oh sorry, that card's upside down or blank. I'm getting the outsider. So the outsider which looks in, sorry for bumping the camera, but with the Nine of Pentacles, it's actually saying that you may feel in your investments or career or job that you are soldiering on, soldiering on, soldiering on, and that some people don't understand you, or you're sort of like out in the cold a little bit. But what Spirit's saying, that out in the cold also means you're going solo, you're backing yourself, and you're okay sometimes with being solo. Because the Pentacles is still saying you're still productive and producing, even though you may not have a tribe around you that's urging you on. That is not part of your path. And so don't look at the outsider card as being a negative card. It's almost like you are the captain of your own ship, and you are forging ahead in your own way. And that's the way that it's meant to be. Okay, I'm going to go to, I've done the bottom of the deck again. The Three of Cups is compromise. Okay, so there's the compromise card that goes with the Three of Cups. And what I'm getting with the Three of Cups is you're not going to compromise your dreams for anyone or anything or any group or any fad or any trend, or that's why it would go with the outsider and compromise. You're not going to compromise yourself. The compromise card can actually talk about being a little bit stubborn, because it's like learning to compromise a little bit more. So as much as you're not going to be a follower, there's something in this harmony with the Three of Cups where you've found harmony. It could be that you've compromised, that you're back on your path, doing it your way, and that you didn't have to compromise. There's something around like there's a gentle energy inside of you, Sagittarius, and if something didn't sit well with you, you wouldn't compromise for that. But just be careful with your stubbornness, because pride is just the other side of stubborn. So I'm just getting with the outsider and compromise, those two can line up. And then the Empress, we get ordinariness. No more ordinariness. Because the Empress talks about, that's birthing an idea, birthing a new life, birthing a new path, birthing new creation, birthing a new job, birthing a new pathway, birthing new investments, birthing new plans, new goals. And the ordinariness is actually where I'm actually picking up no more ordinary, because it's actually going to feel good to you. And you could even actually say, even if somebody said it was ordinary to you, that's fine. If they think it's ordinary, that's fine, because it's good for you. It's like, whatever you want to call it, but I'm calling this me doing me. You know what I mean? And ordinariness is, because I'm just coming back to the path of this person walking outdoors, and they're carrying whatever they need to carry that they need at the time, and that's all they want. So they're kind of like a traveller. All right, let's go into the extended, like I said. So I'll see you over there, Sagittarius. Bye for now.